Hey everyone, this is Rajat from Boots and Crampons, one of India's top mountaineering company. To begin with, I'd like to thank all of you for attending this session. Today we're here to talk about not a particular trek or an expedition, but the fact that why trekking with your closed ones, your family, is a great idea to strengthen the bond. To dwell deeper into the topic, we've called someone special today. She's a mother and a brave one. She's done multiple treks with us, including Chandrashila and EBC. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming live with us. Thank you so much for sparing time. First of all, how are you and how is Akshaj?
Akshaj is doing well and he's so happy and he's ready for Kilimanjaro. He's asking for Paddy, sir.
Okay, yeah, he's asking for Paddy, sir.
Wow, then only we will do.
So yeah, hopefully he'll join us for Kilimanjaro. So to introduce you with the viewers,
Yeah.
Anuradha ma'am is a project management official. She's originally from Andhra Pradesh and has worked at various locations before moving to Oman. She loves to travel and explore new places. She's found her love for trekking only a few years back, I guess. And her partner in adventure is mostly her 7-year-old boy, Akshaj.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
thank you so much for inviting me for this session. So, when you asked me about this family bond while trekking, no, I was thinking, oh, I never thought about it. But once I got this topic, I was actually, it's like refreshing my memories, and it's really a big, great bond between my son and me. So I was like. It's like cherishing those moments all over again. The which I spent in the EBC and especially Chandrashila with such great group with Paddy sir, Anita and all. So I was like, I'm glad that I got this opportunity through Romil sir, that I did these many treks with him. So yeah, regarding this particular topic, let me start with like this. First and foremost, when we go for the trek, the first thing is we are going to explore the nature without any gadgets and only nature and just walk and and with whom we are going, our friends and all, the great bond will develop. Example, like when we had this Chandrashila summit. Now, I never spoke with Anita, who is my trekking partner now. So I shared a great bond with her. She is now my best friend. At the same time with Akshaj. Akshaj maintained a great bond with Mohisha. So these are the few things which I observed in Akshaj, in my 6-year-old son at the time. So it's a positive thing. Okay, he is making friends with the colleagues. That's a great bond. And apart from that, it's like the pressure we are in, like in this Chandrashila summit especially, I thought I will be able to do and he won't be able to do, so I'll be back wherever he stopped. But it happened in a reverse way. He finished the trek and I came in between. I couldn't able to complete it. So that's the key thing where I came to know about his hidden talent of climbing. So this is something like I always give my complete gratitude to Paddy sir, Arun. They brought this hidden talent of Akshaj on go, and he is such a champ now. He became my mountain partner. Even if I can't complete, he will definitely will be there on the summit. So these are the few things which we which we come across and which helps us in understanding our bond between the son or between the friends or between the spouses. When once we go, it's not about the trekking, it's like any outdoor activity. It helps us to understand each other. And going with Akshaj to EBC, it's another all over a big decision of mine. Somehow he made it, and there were situations like I was not able to, I couldn't able to, I was like emotionally broke down many times but somehow he comes to me and he said, "Mama, I will do, you don't worry about it. I am there, no, I will protect you." So these are the few things, which I never expected. This is how he behaves, being such a young kid. So this helps me, in future or even every day. I have that confidence in him. Yes, he will protect me. So these are the
Yeah, he's
this is
totally a
beautiful
champ. He's
bonding.
totally a champ.
Yeah, this is the beautiful
Yeah,
bonding which happened. If I am at home and just move schools, my office and all, maybe I won't be able to recognize these things until unless we go explore the nature. Those challenges which we come across, physical, mentally challenge, even emotionally. So this helps us to have a great bonding between, I mean, my son and and me, even with my friends Anita. So this is what I can say.
yeah. Let's talk about a few more things to give the viewers a better perspective onto why
Yeah.
families should go on a trek. Yeah. So to begin with, when I had to decide who to um, start the live session with for this particular topic, like family bond. So there was no other name that popped up in my mind except yours,
Oh,
because I
that's
have trekked to Chandrashila Peak with you and Akshaj, and it was my first time, seeing a family on a track. Before that, I had only seen, solo travelers going on a track. Yours was the first time that I saw, uh, a mother-son bond, making their way
mm.
through a track. So to begin with, may I ask how many tracks have you been on till now?
See, with boots and
An
crampons,
approx number.
yeah, with boots and crampons, we did this Chandrashila and Kartik Swami
And
temple
you
and EPC and Mount Nanga Karshang. Whereas with me alone in Muscat, he been to more
Hmm.
than like 10 treks here in the Muscat Mountains.
Okay, he's been on about 10 treks with you, Akshaj.
Ha, with me. Whereas with boots and crampons, the major treks were with you only. So it's like four or
Hmm.
four. So
Right.
here we go every
Uh,
weekend. Actually, here we go every weekend to. It's like a 5 minutes drive. So we go to any
hmm.
mountain and do the trekking for 1.5 or 2 hours, and we'll be back. So he did this with. I mean, he does this with very so much ease.
Yeah, I get that. In my experience, very few families in India, or let's say parents with their kids, go on outdoor adventures. What inspired you to take your son on a trek?
Actually, here it all happened in Muscat. Actually, here
Hmm.
we don't have any other like it's not a concrete city where we go for shopping too much and all. So
Hmm.
that's the one advantage being here. Like this, the only thing is beaches and mountains. So that's how we started. Okay, let's go for a hike or something. But to my surprise, he was so fast and he find his own way and he finishes the trek. So that's how here he got the proper base experience and everyday exercise and all through the treks,
Hmm.
through other sporting activities. That's how it started. Then I thought, okay, yeah, let him come with me and explore mountains also. So that's how the journey started.
So your very first trek with Akshaj was in Muscat only, right?
Yeah, using that word, I must say, using that word, okay, we are going for a hike or trek, yes, here. But when he was a 4 year old, we been to Nepal to Muktinath temple, which was a 3,800 meter above
Okay.
sea level. And with so much
Uh,
ease, he was walking with us, and we reached the temple. But at the time, I didn't understood, I didn't recognize or realize that he's just a 4 year old who is walking
right,
with me. So then when
right.
I connected the dots, oh, that's where it
Mhm.
started.
So honestly, trekking is not a very leisure-giving activity. It takes efforts, and taking a
Yes.
4-year-old kid on a trek with you, to be honest, that could end up being a hassle. So did it end up the same way with you? Was it a hassle? Like, what all challenges did you face on your very first trek with him?
Not exactly on the first trek. First trek was so good with
Hmm.
Anita, Mohisha, and all. They were so happy. Okay, I thought he is good
Hmm.
in it. But when EBC was really a tough one, where
Right.
I faced many challenges with him and myself also. So he was like, when I see I mean, we adults and grown ups, we we were many times we broke down, like physical challenge, mentally it was so strenuous thing. But
Hmm.
seeing such a young boy, sometimes he sits back and he say, mama, I am tired. That's where I broke down.
Hmm.
No, Akshaj, come little far. This all, somewhere in my mind I feel, though I am motivating him, but I am breaking down inside. It was very tough situation. Somehow Romil sir and other team members, motivated him, and he finished the trek. And there was one incident wherein it was my mistake that I didn't carry my own bag, so I didn't. I was not wearing that jacket and all, so I was just on my base layer. So whereas Akshaj was in fleece only, but he had jacket. So he forced me, no, mama, it was very cold. You have to wear the jacket. It was like we were into a big argument for half an hour, but we were not moving forward. But he was on his own terms, and then I had to wear his jacket, and he moved forward then. But it was very much required for me to wear that one, otherwise I would have like frozen, so the way he protected me, though he is like a 6 year old, he protected me, these small things, though those are small incidents, but it had a great impact on him as well as on me. The way he himself handled such a situation, and he's
Hmm.
protecting me, you know it was like it was the moment in that complete trek.
Right. On your trek to Chandrashila Peak, Chandrashila Top, I was with you, and
Hmm.
before the peak, Tungnath Temple comes, right, which
Yeah.
is the highest Shiva temple in the world. So we were all together till the Tungnath temple, and you made it till the temple only, right? And it takes about 1.5 hours to 2 hours from the temple to the very top. And you stopped at the temple, I guess. But
Yeah.
Akshaj and there was this other
Hmm.
girl, 6 years old, and Moishaya, right? Right. Both of them made it to the top. So how did that make? Because you weren't honestly, frankly speaking. So please don't mind. You weren't able to make it to the top, but Akshaj was. So how did that
Yes.
make you feel?
I was so proud of him. I didn't expected that this is going to happen. I thought I would have made that. I mean, I thought like I will finish, but he won't be. So I will come back wherever he stopped. But but it was like completely upside down. He completed, and I came in between. It was like that's the moment I realized it was he. He has that potential. He has
Hmm.
that potential, like if you challenge him, he will reach. That potential he had. That's the moment I have realized he's the hidden talent of this climbing and all. So I was so proud of that moment. I was so proud of him. And as you know, he got this youngest in Asia award for this
Right.
Mount Karshang. It's all happened from that moment itself. So that Chandrashila moment made me realize his hidden talent, and then now he's on his own now.
Right. I remember he just needed a little push, not too much
Yes.
effort. Just a
Yes.
little push, and he was easily, able to make it to the top with a smile on his face.
Right.
I remember you were feeling a little unfit during the Tungnath
Exactly.
Chandrashila, right?
So I
So,
like
you
I
were, I mean, you were planning for EBC, but before that, you wanted to, try your hand at something like that, something like Tungnath, right?
right.
So you were feeling a little unfit, but then you did EBC after not even a year, right?
No,
So
3 4 months.
how? Yeah, 3 4 months. So how did you prepare for that? How did you and Akshaj prepare for that? Because Tungnath was just a single day track, right? Before
Right.
that, we were going on short hikes, but
Right.
EBC is a 15-day journey and it takes so
Mm.
much effort. long trek, right? So how did you
So
prepare for that?
yeah, actually, this was Chandrashila was my first snow trek. I can say this. I can put it this
Okay.
way. So I was in such a pressure, like wearing those jackets and heavy boots, and in the walking in the snow. It was for the first time it happened to me. So I was like so much mental pressure, as well as my knees were hurting a lot. I couldn't able to
Mm.
continue the journey in that steep mountain. So more than the physical, I was going through the mental pressure. So I was in a
Mm.
doubt that if I can't do this, how can I finish the this EBC, which was 15 days trek. So
Mm.
after coming home, then I've analyzed the situation, and I spoke to Romil sir. He gave guidance how to improve the physical strength and all. I simply followed Romil sir's this one. So every day walking with hiking shoes, and then climbing stairs more than 35 floors every day, and with Akshaj he was fine. I don't have any tension about him, but but as Romil sir said, I kept him in fitness class with Joshua, online fitness
Mm.
class, and once Joe certified him, yes, he can do it. Then I've taken a uh, confirm call that okay, come with me. That's how it all happened.
Right. And Chanchila was just one 4,000-meter peak. During your
Yes,
EBC trek, you climbed two 5,000-meter peaks, right?
right.
One is Nankarshang and the other one is Kalapathar.
Kalapattar,
So,
no, EBC also 5,364.
yeah, EBC also is 5,000 peaks, yeah. More than
Mm,
5,000, yeah, right. So,
yeah.
the difference is too big, right? And
Mm.
then you weren't able to make it to Chanchila, but then you did Kalapathar and then Nankarshang and reach EBC too. That's very
Yeah.
commendable, man.
It's all, especially more than fitness, mental pressure, that I have realized what
Right.
mistake I had gone through, this all. Then I made up my mind, no, I will make it. Then I worked on the physical fitness. I got injured, my knees got injured, everything. Means one month before I was completely down for 15 days, and then I picked up, and I was started working out in the gym, and somehow I made it. It's all about the mental pressure more than the physical. That's what I understood. But with with my son, there is one more element added, which is emotional strength. If I would have gone
Mm.
like only mental strength and physical strength you should take care of, but with Akshar, another, I have to be very careful with him, because I am taking the responsibility of such a small kid, and I have to bring back home safely also. So much pressure on him, on me actually. So that emotional breakdowns in between, so that is one extra element adds to the mother in this case.
Right. Um, I've seen that Akshaj has made a name for himself by making multiple records. May I ask what all mentions or such awards or titles has he won?
Yeah, the recent one is he became the youngest one to climb Mount Nanga Karshang, which is 5077 meters.
Mhm.
For the Mount Nanga Karshang, he also received India Book of Records, being the
Right.
youngest, and India's World Records, being the youngest. And for Chandrashila, he got the honor of appreciation for completing the 4001.
Right. That's very commendable because earning so many titles at such a young age. He's 7 year old, right?
Now he is seven. When he
Now
did
he's
all his,
7.
uh,
He was only 6. Right.
yes.
Okay, so in a bigger picture, what impact has tracking made in your and Akshad's life? Has it improved his attitude towards his life, or perhaps your way of dealing with challenges? Because to be honest, tracking with such a young kid, uh, it is a challenge in itself. So, what all impact has it made upon you both?
For me, I got such a confidence that I can do any job, anything I can do. I mean, I can take up any sort of jobs, or with I got such a confidence that in any situation I'll be able to face it. and I will be successful. This is what I have learned through this trek. And
Right.
if you go as a like a corporate way, you can say that if you take any project, irrespective of uh, people with freshers, then also I'll be able to manage the complete project. The way Akshaj confidence increased due to this trek. Whenever he see these medals, no, he'll be so
Mm.
proud that he's not so proud, but he has that confidence. Mama, I will bring more medals. One day I asked him, Akshaj, can you bring one medal for India when you grow up? Then he said, I will bring silver medal, Mama, for India. because he
Silver
likes
medal.
because he likes silver. He said, I don't like gold. This is what he said. Hmm.
Okay. So I have a big question for you, which everyone wants to know the answer of. Does tracking with your closed ones, your loved ones, improve your bond with them? In your case, do you think tracking has added up to your mother-son relationship,
It
your
improves a
personal
lot.
relationship?
The experience which I shared, about this sharing of his jacket and all, I never expected being such a small kid, sharing his thing in such a cold climate, as well as one more incident was there. Like he was wearing only woolen gloves, whereas I told him clearly, no, snow gloves very important. Actually, he said, no, I am not feeling cold, and then I was ahead of him. He was coming with Romil sir. So somehow I sent those gloves back through one French guy to him. So he was wearing it. After coming to the tea house, he was asking me, why you gave your blouse to me? Then you will feel cold, na? I said, no, Akshad, it's yours only. Please wear it. Then he was started fighting with me. No. So he was like protecting me. He was taking care of me all the time. Throughout the trek, more than me, he was taking care of me. So this is one beautiful thing I observed, and that bonding increase. See, our bonding was so beautiful now. See, Rajat Bhaiya. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I don't think so.
he was playing in a holiday mode now.
Yeah.
Weekend.
Yeah. Okay, so there's one more thing that I really want to ask. A lot of parents think that they are going to take their kids on a track. It's going to be a good time. It's going to strengthen their relationship. But then they end up not going with the kids. They end up going alone or just canceling the trip because they think too much about the challenges they face. So what are some of the things that you want to share with them, with the viewers, that these are the things that you should expect so that you are ready? Like,
Yeah, it's a good question, because the same question came to me when he got the felicitation in his school. So my answer will be like, first the parents has to take the decision. It's all about the fear should come out of the parents, then only the child will have that confidence. So here also same problems, like until unless the parents doesn't take the first step, then how can the children come ahead of him? So
right.
it's not like mountaineering is not. It's People say that it's a tough sport, but it depends on the climate. It depends on the location where you are going. You can go ahead. I mean, you can go. You can choose a normal mountain. Here in Muscat, we have all beginner mountains, but because of the climate. Because here it's very hot, so somehow we are managing. So these are few challenges, and but the children will get a good exposure once they come out of the
Mm.
home, the gadgets and leaving the homework, everything. No, they will feel that relaxation will be there, and they will open up with new ideas, maybe new innovations, whatever they. Depends on each and every child. Every child is special, so it depends. But exploring to the nature, experience the nature is more important, either it's a trek or run or whatever.
Hmm. So have you made any plans for near or distant future, like any other tracks you are going to do with Akshaj?
He is my mountain partner. No, and I don't have any other partner. So obviously, wherever I go, I'll take him. So we planned for I mean, we are going, mostly we will do the Kilimanjaro with boots and crampons. So this October 10th. Yeah.
Okay, so
That,
you planned October Kilimanjaro with boots and crampons.
mm,
Awesome. That's really awesome.
mostly, yes. Mm.
Hmm. Okay, so
So
before wrapping up this session, would you like to say anything to those who have been thinking about, going on a trek with their family, but still are a little skeptical, a little dicey about it? Like, why should they go for it? Why should they? Um, yeah,
my only
anything to share?
suggestion to parents or anyone, first to take out the fear out of you, and then just go ahead and enjoy the trek. Don't worry about what we face. We will fall down, or nothing will happen. You simply have to enjoy the trek, enjoy the weekend. That's it. Like over a period of time, every weekend or once in a month, once you start going for climbing or little walking half of the way and then come back, this helps, in the child or even in us also. We will get that challenge in us. Oh God, I want to finish the summit. Over a period of time you will get it. That's how you will reach the summit, and that's how you will face the challenges in life. So this was happened with me also here. I got fainted in half of the way, and I was so much down, why it happened to me. Then I overcome for a week, and then I finished the summit. So that challenge in my mind, it will always be there. No, I want to finish the summit. The Chandrashila still in my mind. I have to finish it, which I left it in between. So uh, don't give up. Just go like a casual, uh, like a like a weekend trek. That's it. Once you are thorough, I mean, once you are like confidence, then you can go for EBC or even Mount Everest. Only the fear
Right.
should come out. Only the fear should come out. It's just a normal sport. That's it.
Understood. Understood. It was really, really nice talking to you, ma'am. Thank you for
Thank
sparing your
you.
valuable time for us. I really hope to see you again on a track someday.
Sure.
And all the best to you and Akshaj for your Kilimanjaro adventures,
Thank
right?
you so much.
And yeah, that's it. Thanks. Good night, ma'am.
One question. Oh, sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah,
There was a question in the audience. As a Canadian citizen, do I need any type of apexial permits for any treks involving above 5,800 meters climbs? You answer for that, or I mean, it depends on the location, right?
yeah. It depends on the location. We can't just answer because yeah, the location
Yeah,
of the mountain to climb is not specified. So I read the
yeah,
question, but there's no specific answer to that as of now. So
yeah. That's fine. Because the pleasure is all mine. Thank you so much, Rajat, for giving this
thank
opportunity.
you for the session. Hope to see you again someday.